money, your opportunity, your energy, and your heart space. Go to another drink machine and quench your thirst. Please quench your love thirst somewhere else. Oh, God. This is good, ain't it? Oh, all right. Most of what we go through, most people that say they have a broken heart really don't have a broken heart. They have broken expectations. Oh, good God, that was good. They do not have a broken heart. They have broken expectations. My expectation of what I thought you should provide and your expectation of what I should provide. And what is happening within the arguments is not a broken heart. It is a collision of expectation that shatters our dreams of what I thought marriage should be. I thought for sure I wouldn't have to ask you for affection, for love, and for compliments. I was getting that for free. Oh, God, can I go ghetto gospel just for my ghetto folks in here? A man would rather go, can I just say it like I feel it? This is how I say it, how I would say it at my church. A man would rather go to a strip club and pay a woman to tell him lies than come home and hear you tell him the truth. Because sometimes the male ego is so fragile that even at the slightest words, I might believe that you no longer see me in the light that I presented. And once I'm broken, I need somebody to pick me up. So every time I'm around you, although you love me, I think you see me by my weakness and not my strength. So I now feel the need to protect myself, to hide from you. And you're asking me, just be a man and love me the way I know you can, but I can't because a part of me is broken. So now I'm loving you with a limp. Even when I do something, I'll do it half-mast because I'm waiting on your response. Just like a child, I need you to confirm that what I'm doing is good enough. I hope they're getting it. I hope they're getting it. Broken expectation. Let me tell you what women do, and I'm ahead of myself. You're in love with my future, of what I can be. I'm in love with your past and how I met you. So every part of you puts up with my mess because you believe I'm a better man than what I'm responding. I now love you based on how I met you. You were insecure then. So we're both stuck in a place that you can't change and I can't change, or we can't love each other no more. You with me? And the more you encourage me to move towards the picture of your expectation of my future, not mine, your expectation, I think you're nagging. And the more you change and require more of me, I get upset because you didn't want this to begin with. Maybe I just don't make you happy. Woo. All right, y'all getting this? So it is not heartbreak, it's broken expectation. I ought to write a book on this. Good God Almighty. Jesus, it's 11:57 already. Are y'all all right? 1 Samuel chapter 15. Since I'm there, I might as well deal with the text and enter into my first point. Y'all there? 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse number 34. When you're there, can I have a shenane? All right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Samuel. Can I give you a little contemporary context so you can respect the content? That's a whole lot of C's. I want to bring this into a relational aspect, that you don't just look at two men having an argument. But picture this now. This ain't Samuel. This is Samantha having an argument with Saul. Y'all ride with me? So earlier in the text, there were some rules put in place at the beginning of their relationship, and Samantha said to Saul, the only reason we're together is because God put us together. When he meets Saul, he's insecure. He has no job. Unlike David, Saul, when Samuel found him, Saul was looking for his father's asses. I don't know any occupation of Saul. All I know is he was looking for his father's asses. I ain't cursing, it's in the Bible. Woo. He's chasing after what his father lost with no occupation. Finally, they get in a dispute because they had some rules of what they should and shouldn't do. Saul messes up, and when Saul messed up, Samantha confronts him and says, why would you do this? Offering up and throwing a party while I'm gone. Saul says to him, the people made me do it. I was with my boys and, they were hanging out. I ain't mean it, you know what I'm saying? What had happened was a situation turned to a situation and some things happened. You with me? So Samantha, if you will, Samuel, went to walk away, and Saul grabbed him and ripped his shirt. And he said, you touch me? Y'all think I'm tripping. Go to verse number 26. Go to verse number 26. Go to verse number 26. But Samantha said to him, I will not go back with you. You have rejected what we talked about. I told you. Stop commenting on Facebook to them girls. Why she like your status? You ain't even that funny. Matter of fact, go up to 24. Let me see where it's at. 24. I have violated, okay, 25. 25. Now I beg you, forgive me. I'm sorry. I messed up. 26. Y'all with me? I beg you. Now he says, I beg you, come back with me. 27. Now watch this. Watch this. And Samuel turned to leave. Samantha is walking out the door. I hate you, Jody. All right. Ooh, y'all crazy. And Saul reached out and grabbed her brand new Gucci shirt. And in similar fashion, just like any good woman, her voice got high. She said, you touched me! Caught hold of his robe and tore it. Verse 28. Samuel said to him, the Lord has torn the kingdom. This relationship is over. Now we in 34. Y'all ready? Now we in verse number 34. Then Samuel left for Ramah, but Saul went up to his home in Gibeah. This is it. You go your way, I go mine. In verse number 35, until the day that Samuel died, he did not go see Saul again. But what did the Bible say? Though Samuel mourned for him, and the Lord regretted that he ever put them together. Which leads me to my first point. Cry, pray, but don't go back. Don't ever revisit that place, that space in your heart. Oh, no matter how much I love you, sometimes I got to pronounce a benediction. May the Lord watch between me and thee, while we're absent one from another. I don't want the bad things to happen to you, but only God can watch after you. I'm going to look over here. May the Lord watch, not me. I don't even need to see what's going on your Facebook. Delete. May the Lord watch between me and thee. Pronounce a benediction to every painful memory and thought. Oh, Lord, if I revisit it, I might go back. Cry, pray, mourn, do whatever you got to do, but don't go back. Don't ever revisit that place. You wasn't happy when you was there, so do you ever notice how your mind will roam to all the good memories, but somehow you get love amnesia and forget the painful arguments? You will bring up memories and say, remember when we went to the beach? But the same time you went to the beach, you got in an argument because the whole time, what you looking at? Oh, well, if she's so cute, why don't you go over there? I know y'all like you. We should not be talking about this in church. I think whatever you go through at home, we should talk about in church. All right. Good God Almighty. I got to move. Got to get past this. All right. Y'all all right? Do not go back to that place. If it was, I'm touching on something delicate now. If it was rape, don't go back mentally to that place. Molestation, don't go back. Divorce, don't go back. Whatever they said about you or to you, don't go back. Don't revisit it. You've got to substitute in your mind for every time they said something about you that formed your opinion of what love looks like. Newsflash, love didn't hurt you. Somebody impersonating love did. Because anybody that'll say to you, I used to love you, never loved you. Because if I ever love you, ain't nothing you can do to make me stop. Love is not bound by space or time. It don't matter where you live. Move to Cambodia if you will. Let time pass 10 years. If I see you 10 years from now, I still love you. But although I love you, I don't have to be around you. God bless you. Relationships might be hard, but life should be this easy. Anybody that don't add, subtract. Simple equation. Anybody in your life, friend, foe, enemy, or indifferent, anybody that does not add, subtract. If you can't add joy, love, peace, happiness, and sometimes some money, ain't no need in both of us being broke. I'm telling you, I enjoy it. When I eat, my whole family just ate. Everybody just ate. All right. Good God, I got to move on. 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 1. How long will you mourn for Saul? How long are you going to cry about this? Many of you are having new relationships, same experience. New friendships, same experience. Let me give you some cliche statements so you know you're still living in the past. When you make statements like, well, you can't trust everybody, you're living in the past. Why would you go into a situation with your handy dandy, let me catch you cheating kit? That everything the person does, if they text you and say they go, let me just talk about myself. I've been in a relationship before and say I'm going to the bookstore and you're going to get a text message. You still reading? I can go to the gym and leave my phone in the car. Why you leave your phone in the car to go to the gym? Why would I have it on me? What, I'm going to run and talk to you? All right. How long will you mourn? At a certain point, you got to fill that emotional space. You got to get back to loving you. The model that we put in place on Wednesday was the cross. It is the greatest model of love. The vertical love and the horizontal love, and the piece that connects the two is you at the center. The vertical is loving God. In the center is loving me, and the horizontal is loving you. Anytime the model is misconstrued and I love you before I love God, or love myself before I love God, I've messed the whole thing up. That's what Adam had. Let us make man. He's walking in the cool of the day because he loves God. Adam's so busy enjoying his environment and loving himself that God had to say it's not good for man to be alone because he loves him. And then he gets his wife and said, this is surely woman, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. Since I love God and love me, now I can love you. All right, we got to move. Fill up your horn with oil. I come to tell you today, fill your heart again with the satisfaction of what it is like to be with you and God. What would your prayer sound like if every part wasn't about you and about a man? If it wasn't consumed with the things you don't have, or about a woman. If it wasn't consumed with, oh God, can I talk to my singles for just a moment? I wish I made this up, but I got to give credit where credit's due. R.A. Vernon in his book, 10 Rules of Dating, said there's 3 classifications of singles. He's single and satisfied. Well, you've got the gift of singleness. You enjoy where you are. Glory be to God, I'm there. Single and satisfied. Single and seeking, that I'm looking for somebody. And single and sinning. Yeah, you heard me right. That I'm not quite ready to commit, but every once in a while I got an itch, I got a scratch. He said there's only 3 classifications and you're in one or the other, but you've got to work your way through them and remember what it was like to be in each one. All right, I had to give you that nugget. Give you an instruction. God tells them first, fill your horn or fill your heart with love from God. Redefine once again whatever has sipped from you and taken away from you. Fill your heart again with love. Next thing he tells them is to go. Get out of it. Get out of the situation you're in. That's the next instruction. Third thing he says, I have found someone else for you. So once I filled my heart again with the love that was depleted from me, that now I'm emotionally bankrupt, that I can no longer expend energy to not only you. If somebody breaks your heart to a certain degree, you don't just act funny with them, but it affects the way you love your family members and your friends.